Hey everyone, it is Wednesday and today I am doing a quick little update of everything that's been going on the last few days. So the weigh-in for today was 159.4, so basically the same as yesterday. When I used my keto strip, maybe I'm just hopeful, but I feel like it's showing the faintest signs of like color. So I predict that at least by tomorrow I'm going to be seeing color. It makes sense. Like I taste metal in my mouth the entire day today, so I don't know. The strip story, if I'm not in ketosis by tomorrow, I really need to analyze. And I've already been speculating. The thing that I came to the conclusion was this. You're not supposed to experiment if you're fat. You still have weight to lose the weight first, and then you can experiment. And I've been experimenting with a lot of different things that I just started introducing into my life, like peanut butter. So that was pretty much the only thing that I don't have a usually going eating. And I'm just kind of thinking, I'm like, you know what? I probably shouldn't experiment with things that I don't know react to my body right now, because I still have weight to lose, and I feel like I'm wasting time, and I don't know, I just keep thinking like, oh, well, this is supposed to be keto friendly, and I'm doing like keto refeeds, so it should be fine. But when I look at the ingredients, which I never do, I never really look at anything because I'm usually eating just like a really clean, just like beef or, pretty much that's my go-to. So I never really look at the ingredients or like the calorie counts and things like that. But, peanut butter, I don't even know how many grams of carbs you're supposed to be allowed on keto diets or whichever. So I think that it's kind of foolish of me to be experimenting with things like peanut butter when I still have weight to lose. I'm not even in the approved experimental weight phase yet, where I'm doing like 1 meal a day and can test out different foods and see how my body reacts to them, because I don't know exactly what I'm doing, and it shows, because where I'm at right now is basically where I started. When I started my snake fast journey, I was 167 pounds, 167.2. And now I'm 159. So that's basically only 7 pounds in basically 3 weeks. And that is not good. That's not a good trend at all. And I'm just kind of thinking to myself, what am I doing that is messing this up for me? And I realize it's because I am way too eager to try to figure out my refeeds, when I am putting way too much thought process on those instead of just working on losing the weight. It's like an epiphany. I was like, oh my goodness. Yes, I liked eating peanut butter. It was something that I haven't had in a really, really long time, because I thought it was going to mess up my MS. So I went to almond butter for several years when I was doing paleo, and then I cut out all nut butters in general, and then all of a sudden I just decided, when I got back onto my snake diet, that, okay, so we're doing kind of like a keto refeed, and peanut butter's keto, so I'm gonna start eating peanut butter. Ugh. Peanut butter is not for fat people. I am way too consumed with, my refeeds, but not in a smart, sensible way. I'm just experimenting way too liberally, and I am curious to see if I'm in ketosis by tomorrow. I really hope that, what I saw, and I was like staring so much that I could see like the slightest hint of color, borderline. So if I'm not, I know it's the peanut butter, because I know that, steak is not going to, basically carnivore is like a really ketogenic type of way of eating. And then I had cheese, and there was no carbs, there was no sugar in it, and what else did I have yesterday? I forget. But yeah, no, it was so clean, except for trying out some, and I had peanut butter probably a few days in a row now, and I haven't been in ketosis for a few days in a row now. Yes, I know that I kicked myself out because I had a relapse and binged on sugar. So I know that I wasn't in ketosis from that. But, it also gets me thinking, okay, well, what else am I doing? So I really need to have a hard look at myself and say, okay, so perhaps I just need to pump the brakes a little bit and go back to what I know. And, I'm not going to give myself too hard of a time, because I have like a fail safe right now. Is like, I'm going up to Edmonton, and there's no freaking way that I'm not going to learn all about these things and get all the questions firsthand about what I should be eating, and then I can actually get myself to the weight where I can start trying and experimenting and figuring out those things and those questions. And I just need to be humble and realize that I'm not there right now. So those are my thoughts for today. I hope that I'm in ketosis by tomorrow. I am doing my 48-hour fast, so yeah, it's fasting on snake juice, and I may do a dry fast starting tonight, this evening, but I haven't fully decided, because I just thought of that right now, that maybe I should do a dry fast on top of it and then break it tomorrow with snake juice and just like a more carnivore type refeed. Just, that is like my fallback. I know that I'm good on it, and I know those things. So hopefully this is going good, and I really want to get my weight loss like back on track, because I just blew up last week, and I haven't really gotten back on track yet. So I feel like, it's hump day right now, it's Wednesday, and so I have a lot to get going this week, and so I am going fairly easy on myself before I get up to Edmonton, just with all the packing and organizing everything. And also, I've just been listening to my body a lot lately, and I think having messed up my refeeds and things like that really just has triggered a few sensitivities where I have like breathing rush, like head rushes, and just kind of like, oh my goodness, I feel like I'm gonna pass out and I'm driving right now. Okay, so I just need to pull over and just collect myself. And just like little tiny moments that just like show up in my day to day lately. It's I don't know exactly what's bringing that on, but I know that my MS is quite lurking in the background. So I don't know. The hope is that I can get things like at a good place, and then when I get up to see Cole and do this journey, that he has something to work with, and I am at least figuring out some things on my own, where so he doesn't have to totally pull all the weight when it comes to coaching me on this protocol. So anyways, I hope you guys have a really great rest of your week. Thanks for popping on, and I will talk to you guys all tomorrow. Bye.